guys. Okay, today, it might help if I turn the car on, hey. I'm going to see a cockapoo, no, not a cockapoo, a Cavapoo called Nova, who I'm sure is going to be very, very sweet, but we've got quite a lot of problems with her. So the first thing that's going on is she, which is quite unusual for the breed, has got quite bad territorial aggression issues. So she's going to want to come and bite me when I first go in. Lots of barking and aggression, and yeah, so that's going to be a big priority to get that sorted out. We've also got some aggression towards the other dog in the house, and they've had a couple of scraps which we can't have either. And we've also got dog reactivity on walks and recall issues, and basically a whole bundle of things that we need to get a handle on. So I'm looking forward to the session. I have occasionally seen a few Cavapoos with aggression issues, primarily with resource guarding actually, which I don't think is on my list. I can't remember, it was quite a long list when I was reading it to just check through. Yeah, so quite a few things going on. It is fairly unusual to have aggression issues with a Cavapoo, but it's not completely weird. So it just sounds like she's got a lot of anxiety, to be honest. That's what it will all stem from. So we need to raise her confidence. We need to teach her that aggression is not acceptable as usual, and just kind of make sure we know what her triggers are so that we can then prevent the aggression from occurring in the first place. I've got little Logan in the back, so we can do some work with another dog, and make sure that we are keeping her calm around other dogs and teaching our owners how to resolve the reactivity issues. Depending on how much time we have, we may do some recall work as well on a long line, but I really want to focus on the aggression side of it first. Recall, especially with a small dog, is actually the least of our worries at the moment. She can always be on a long line or an extension lead for a little while until her recall is coming on, and also until she stops being so scared and reactive. So yeah, it should be an interesting session. I will try and take some half decent videos for you, and I will get back to you after and let you know how everything went. Right, let's see how crazy we have when we ring the doorbell. I only heard a little bit of barking. I wonder if they've shut her away somewhere. Yeah, it sounds like it. Hello, hi. Sorry, I like to video so we can do a before and after with me coming in. So when we go in there,
yeah,
is she going to be jumping up, barking? Is she on a lead?
she's on a long line, yeah.
Right, okay, so
yeah, she's either going to do that or just like kind of back away and growl at you.
Okay.
But I think she's in quite a good mood today.
Yeah, she is. This is looking really good. Like, what's the problem? Yeah. Don't have any issues with this dog at all. What are you talking about?
They're just like children.
A little bit of jumping.
Yeah.
All good. Right, so we're just going to have a little practice of the doorway. Now that we've done a little bit of work. In fairness, last time, as you saw, she didn't even bark, and apparently didn't do what she normally does at all. But because she normally does bark, we have been doing some practice. And in fairness, she did bark when we did the practice with the doorbell. So now I'm going to see what happens now we've done some work. Okay, so a little bark, not much. Wow, what a difference. That's amazing. That is absolutely awesome. And she hasn't come and jumped up me at all.
No, she hasn't.
Which is compared to... I mean, this was a really quick settle. I mean, you know, it didn't take her long to... I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. But you see, this is what we want to reward. Hey, baby. Yes, you are. Oh, you heard that, didn't you? Oh, she's just so cute. I can get one Look at you. Look at you, missus. Beautiful heel work. You've got a dog next to you. I'm going to switch sides with him and see if she can cope. If you walk in that way, I want to see if she can cope with him walking right next to her. Good. Good girl. And this is where your treats would come out. Yes. Because she's staying really calm. She's walking right next to another dog.
And she should be rewarded.
Yeah. And doing nothing about it.
Yeah.
This kid's got this stuff everywhere. Right.
Yeah.
Where's Logan? Turn around and come here. I just want to... Yeah, there's a lot. I would like to go somewhere quiet for a bit because she's... I mean, this is awesome. Give her a treat. She wants to sniff. Good girl. All this stuff going on, and she really has coped well. But what I want to do now is let her decompress a bit. She's in all the way past those buggies and didn't do... No, she didn't take any notice at all. She's completely fine with Logan now. We've got a lot of noise going on in the skate park. So see how she copes with that. I would bring her up here. Oh,
watch the boys.
Yeah, because there's a lot of noises and stuff going on. Now, I don't want to do this for very long because this is a big deal. And walk, try and keep moving. It's a lot easier if you're moving than if you're just sat and she's watching it constantly. Leave, good girl. Leave, keep walking. Right, that's enough. Come back down. If we prolong that, she's going to get in a state. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So literally just kind of 30 seconds.
And that was enough?
Yeah, and that's enough. You had a correction for staring too much. You know you're not meant to do that. So next time we'll do another 30 seconds. Okay. And if you can do 30 seconds without anything, you can have a treat.
So staring too intently is then going to lead to...
Yes. Right, just keep walking, don't worry. What we're saying is we don't worry about that. So do another recall for me. Yes, good girl. Beautiful. Beautiful. She's ignoring Logan completely now. Yes. Fantastic. Good boy, mate. I'm just going to move him in her vicinity. See if she goes to him again. Let her have the whole length.
Okay.
Right, tell her leave.
Leave.
And call. Beautiful. Good girl. Good girl. That was excellent. Well, wasn't that a lovely session and not at all what I was expecting? She was so sweet and lovely, and didn't actually do some of the behaviours that I'd been told about. I think a lot of it was reactivity rather than actual aggression. So she was nowhere, I don't know if it was just because she was having a particularly good day or just because I was there, I don't know, but I didn't have any barking at all when I went in, which apparently is very, very unusual, because she even barks at people who live there when they walk in. So yeah, they were quite shocked that she wasn't barking at me. But I think most of it is she's used to getting a lot of attention, a lot of play, a lot of affection. It's a very busy household. Lots of people live there, and everyone's probably doing different things. Well, they are. Everyone's doing different things with her, and she's actually just getting too much attention, which means that when she's not getting attention, she feels insecure about life. And so she's just decided that she's going to be on guard all the time. So it's just this general anxiety and general insecurity, which is keeping her on edge and making her react to every little noise. There's definitely some resource guarding issues with Lola, the other dog, which I actually saw at the end of the session. Right, I don't know what's happened here. It told me to go all the way around the roundabout, so I did, and now I'm at a dead end. Oh, maps are so annoying. Right, we'll try that again. Oh dear. So what was I saying? So yeah, the actually from what I saw, the only real aggression rather than just this heightened reactivity was with Lola, which happened towards right at the end of the session, actually, around food. I was doing some training exercises, and I think, to be honest, she just had enough. I only really did a bit of extra work because they only really wanted to see how we could progress her down so that she'd actually stay in the down rather than instantly pop back up again. And I think that was just one tiny bit too much for her after the big afternoon. You know, we spent 3 hours there. We did a fair amount on the walking. She was walking past lots of things that would normally really worry her and really get her reacting. So kids on skateboards and buggies, and we saw quite a few other dogs. So I think by the end of the session she really just had enough, to be honest. So I think I was just pushing it one step too far, and then Lola was trying to get involved in the training exercise as well, and so she got a bit snappy with Lola being too close to her. So we had a really good session. Definitely learned a lot. Definitely got her a lot calmer in the house. She was listening to corrections. She was listening to the word leave on its own by the end. She got on really well with Logan by the end, wasn't bothered. I actually think with other dogs there's definitely anxiety, but she also I think she really wants to play. She's just kind of too nervous at the same time. So we've got that kind of clash of excitement and play drive with, something bad might happen. So she's just, bless her, she just doesn't really know what she's doing or how to behave. So I don't think it's really, she's not aggressive. She's not trying to be aggressive. She's just nervous and excited at the same time, and that is therefore coming across in a bit of lunging and just the over the top behavior. So overall, I was going out and I saw a very different dog to the dog that I had expected to go and see, and certainly a much more usual Cavapoo type behaviours. So that was good. And also definitely she's 75% poodle, so 3/4 poodle, which makes sense with her high energy, high intelligence, high excitement. She just she really does want to work. So they're going to be using our video classes to do some more mental stimulation. I think that's going to really help her, so she's not quite so frustrated while she can't go off the lead. We did a little bit of recall work at the end, but again, like I say, we'd already done a lot. I didn't want to do too much, and we've got plenty of time to work on that in the rest of the sessions. So we're going to do some more work on the recall next time, see how everything else is getting on. And it's really sweet little dog. Lola's an absolute sweetheart as well, and really enjoyed it. Another very nice day in the life of a